Welcome back. So, we have already discussed question number 1, 2, and 3. Now, let us proceed to the next question. What did the blacksmith watcher tell him? What did he mean by that? And we see here the blacksmith watcher who was reading the news at the bulletin board at town hall. He called after him saying, "Don't go so fast. You will get to your school in plenty of time." Because you have already read this story, so it is very clear that this remark is actually a sarcastic remark because all of these French people they have wasted their time and they have not learned their language. Now move to the next question. What was the usual scene at school? So we are going to discuss both usual scene at school and uh, the unusual scene at a school. The changes and the usual scene. Fine. So let us go with the usual scene at a school first. So usually at the school there was a great bustle. Bustle means noise. Number two, there was a noise of opening and closing of desks. Number three, lessons repeated in unison. Unison means all together. And number four, the teacher's great ruler rapping on the table. So this was the usual scene at school. But what were the changes that day? So let us see the changes. Number one, it was all still. Still like means quiet as Sunday morning. It was as quiet as Sunday morning. Fine. Number two, Hamel was not tapping his ruler. Number three, when Hamel, who was a very cranky person, he was very kind. He didn't scold Franz for coming late to the school. Next point, we see that M. Hamel was wearing a special dress. What was his special dress? It is also one of your questions. He was wearing beautiful green coat and his frilled shirt, the little black silk cap all embroidered. And the special was that he used to wear this dress especially on the inspection and the prize day. So these were the three changes. And the fourth change was that friends noticed that at the back benches, which usually remain empty, the village people were sitting quietly. This was something strange. So describe the dress of MML. We are already done with it. And today's last question, what was the order from Berlin? Yes, the order from Berlin was that this was the order that only German in the school of Alsace and Lorraine. And the next day, new master will come. This new master, the master of German language. So that was the last day of French at the school. And that's why there were so many changes. Thank you. Meet you in the next video.